News now, the Portland man accused of shooting and killing two men after a robbery at a North Portland pot shop pleads not guilty today. Brand new court documents now revealing what led up to the shots fired. 34-year-old Jason Steiner appeared in court just hours ago. He turned himself in yesterday.
Katu's Emily Gersh is live at the Multnomah County Courthouse. And Emily, you've been digging into those newly released court records.
That's right. And the court records seem to answer one major question. Why was the victim of an alleged armed robbery charged with murder? Well, Steiner told police the suspects let him leave the store. He then went back in with a gun and started shooting until he ran out of bullets.
We are not guilty and request new court dates.
34-year-old Jason Steiner pleaded not guilty Thursday to 2 counts of second-degree murder, 1 count of attempted murder, and 3 counts of unlawful use of a weapon in connection with a shooting at a North Portland pot shop. The court documents paint a picture. Police say around 10 p.m. last Thursday, 3 individuals entered the Mota marijuana dispensary in St. John's where Steiner was working. 2 of them pointed guns at Steiner. Steiner said he told them they could, quote, take the store, and says they allowed him to leave. Steiner then returned with a gun and started shooting until he ran out of ammunition. He then called 911. When asked why he went back into the store, Steiner told police he was afraid the individuals would come after him and also mentioned he left his car keys inside. 2 of the individuals, identified as 18-year-old King Lawrence and 20-year-old Tahir Burley, died at the scene.
I just got the phone call this morning letting us know that it was this gentleman that did that, that used to work here, that did this.
This isn't Steiner's first run-in with the law. In 2021, he was fired from his job at the Northwest Compassion Dispensary in Wood Village. Surveillance video shows him then backing into his boss's car, nearly hitting a pedestrian, and then driving down the road where he hit a police car. He was charged with a misdemeanor and sentenced to 3 years probation and mandatory anger management classes.
The fact that he had a gun in the store, is kind of unnerving a little bit.
Court records show the gun he used last week did not have a serial number because he built it himself.
I think he knew how to build his own guns and stuff like that. He was really into that, always wanted to talk about it even if, the other person was trying to get out of the conversation.
Now, I reached out to the Oregon Liquor and Cannabis Commission to see if Steiner should have even been allowed to have a marijuana worker permit due to the 2021 charges that he was still on probation for, but I have not heard back. We're live in downtown Portland tonight. Emily Gersh, K2 News.
Emily, thank you for that.